Hey, this is Pac-Man Jones. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Cox.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan. Real money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog.
Let's pick some fucking winners. All right, we already picked a lot of winners, but let's pick some more.
There's always time for more winners on the Sports Gambling Podcast. Shout out the YouTube chat is alive and well. ZD Mills looking for an anytime touchdown parlay. Jason saying let's go. JK.
Let's go.
Checking in Cody Z, Bengals Eagles lock. Adrian Kennedy saying he's at the Venetian in Las Vegas.
Woo! Get mama the ball. That was an inside joke for like 5 people.
Yes,
Maybe just Sean at this point.
Yeah, we would always post up at the Venetian. There was this heavy set Chiefs fan lady that was just like, "Get mama the ball." She was a great character.
If that's not a sign
for your Chiefs, Ryan, but a bad sign for the Chiefs is Travis Kelce sounds like a legit game time decision, according to Jay Glazer. Now,
what are you, one of these injury truthers?
What? Yeah, and Elijah Mitchell's is out
crazy.
as well.
That's
and
crazy.
I kept mentioning the running back injuries.
You're a prophet, dude.
as a reason to like the Eagles. No, I mean,
did you see the beef between like the NFL rumors guys and Ian Rappaport? Like ML football and NFL rumors versus Ian Rappaport and Adam Schefter. Like these guys are getting the complete hack. Ian Rappaport is pissed off. He's getting scooped by a guy with a Twitter feed. I don't know if you haven't seen it, Sean. It's high drama.
All right, I
high
will.
drama. Anyway,
I will be getting down on that. Of course, Kyle P saying he's been listening to Creed all morning, getting pumped for his Eagles -2.5 with arms wide open.
come on, dude.
What?
I mean, I appreciate your willingness to do anything for the team, but Creed, come on.
Mark Hughes
you can
saying,
do better than that.
Mark Hughes saying you guys should have been live all morning, a half hour that's week. Mark, we only gave you 6 hours of podcast this week.
Oh, look, I had some youth sports this morning. I live a double life over here.
Well, I appreciate the demand because the content demand keeps the content train alive.
We were up late as shit.
We were
celebrating Colby's birthday.
We did have a Colby Dant 40th surprise birthday party. Kramer,
new Easter egg in the studio. We got Colby on a stick above my head. If you're watching on YouTube, I guess you're only watching on YouTube. Maybe you're listening on Discord, but the Discord line is open.
Yeah,
come talk shit to Sean.
Line looks to be -3 most places.
Well, oh my goodness, it's almost like we've been doing this a couple years.
Yes, exactly.
Is that not the most obvious move ever? It's not Elijah Mitchell that moved this to 3.
No, I think they were probably just waiting out the big money guys and get some casuals in on the +3. Feel free to if you guys have questions, predictions, raise your hand in the Discord. We'll get you. Obviously, preference goes to those being man enough to call in
or
on
woman.
the Discord audio, or woman enough. Jason looking for some DGen parlays. I mean, I'm really the one that Ryan gave out. I really enjoyed, and I co-signed it. Jalen Hurts first touchdown. Noah Gray, Jalen Hurts first touchdown. Noah Gray first touchdown.
Please let us get to the second game.
I think when we put it in, Ryan, it was like 208 to 1. I saw some people because I also gave it out in the Daily Juice because I loved it so much. I think as high as like 300
I'm
to
up
1.
to your strategy on the Daily Juice. I understand. I'm just a farmer.
Yeah,
here.
I'm just here
mining Bitcoin for
I'm
you.
a barnacle on the ship, on the Kramer ship. I love that play. And of course, with the another reason why I think the Travis Kelce injury is legit is they brought off Fortson.
Fuck.
So which I think so the fact that the Chiefs have 4 tight ends active, that to me says one of those tight ends maybe not 100%, aka Travis Kelce, which means I love Noah Gray anytime touchdown. Love Noah Gray first touchdown.
Do we pivot to the new backup tight end if Noah Gray is the starter?
Do we
have to get some exposure there just in case?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good.
God damn it. Famous last words.
Yeah, and obviously I do like Mitchell Wilcox, although Hayden Hurst claims he's okay, but
that's a t-shirt.
He claims he's okay, but again, it's that same calf he had that caused him to miss 3 games. He re-aggravated and missed practice. That to me means something.
Change of direction, speed. I mean, Sean, I'm not a doctor, but I've definitely hurt my calf before. It'd be hard to play football. Calf and groin, 2 underrated muscles for doing stuff. I don't know. What do we have anything in the chat? What mixing 2 touchdowns? Oh wait, what is this? Jake's throwing out mixing 2 touchdowns. Pacheco 1 is 100 to 1.
200 to 1.
No, 100 to 1.
What?
Yeah, mixing 2 tuds. Pacheco 1, 100 to 1.
I'm seeing he has the number 200 written in front of him.
Oh, he corrected it down below. I see.
Oh,
well
okay.
done. We're both reading the same message twice. Both games go to overtime. Horrible bet. Please don't do that. I mean, we love the degen stuff, but
well, Ryan, and you know, again, we crawl and walk so that you guys can run. And what better example is Jay Will coming in with Noah Gray, 2 touchdowns, Bengals money line, reverse correlation. The algorithm loves you to reward you for that kind of stuff.
It's true.
It's right out of our buddy Sully's playbook.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm seeing that our Twitch chat. Shout out to the Twitch chat. It's lighting up over here, Sean.
Jake comes in with another correction. Nope, he's wrong again. 20 to 1 must be high.
I can appreciate that, Jake. Sometimes you have to refine your final answer.
Brigham is keeping it simple. Eagles minus 13.5. Justin Wood coming in. Bengals super fan.
Oh no.
Sean Green over 17.5. Modelo's plus 1,000.
I like the inside Iggy that he knows. He sees it on the camera. Damn it. I was gonna say he must be in the building if he knows. Modelo.
I have a tremendous amount of Modelo's on ice. Although I'll be honest, I like the high noons. I've made fun of people who drank high noons
for
previously.
a long time. You want me to go to an ISO so you can officially apologize?
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry to everyone I made fun of for drinking high noons. I thought they were sissy pussy drinks, but after consuming some and realizing it's vodka with natural fruit flavors, I find them delicious. And it's great because they don't fill you up. What I'm getting at is I can have 12 and still not have an insane hangover on a football Sunday and catch a magnificent buzz. So shout out to you, High Noon. I apologize to anyone I made fun of for drinking High Noons.
Definitely not sponsored by High Noon.
No, I wish we were. What else do we got here? Sean, give me a good Eagles player to score a touchdown.
Oh, come on.
I mean, Jalen Hurts is the simple one. I think if you're going deep, maybe even I guess Kenny. I want Kenny Gainwell first touchdown. I don't like
that feels a little.
I mean, honestly, the chalky stuff is what I like for the Eagles, like Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown. I mean, parlay those together. I also gave out Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown wheel, 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns.
Can you? Well, let's just talk about it because I got a card. And I wanted to get your take before I did this, but based on what you said, based on what I've read, based on kind of dabbling into some other smarter folks' projections,
Capwise guy has a Gainwell plus 700 anytime. I like that as well.
That's a nice price.
Zach Martin saying Quez Watkins. I kind of.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You said Quez is out. Does that mean we? So I'm pairing Zach Pascal with Jalen Hurts.
Zach Pascal is an interesting one. It's
65 to 1.
Zach Pascal
First
anytime.
touchdown.
Oh, first touchdown.
Anytime 13 to 1.
Yeah. This is probably the one, and of course I have a soft spot for Jack Stoll, but I'm not officially adding that to the card. Okay. He just seems to get no targets. I kind of have to realize I have to punt on that dream. Pascal's interesting. Now
you're mushing right now.
The Quez Watkins thing is interesting. Maybe because he's a speed guy and they think they can beat the Niners deep, they bring him back into the fold. But
he's literally excluded from most people's projections, where Pascal isn't. So
yeah, I mean,
I assume there's some merit behind that.
It's a snap count thing. So like last week, Pascal outsnapped Quez Watkins. He's seemingly kind of in the doghouse ever since that loss to the Cowboys, where he didn't box out for a couple of those Gardner Minshew picks. He's kind of been in the doghouse. So it's there's obviously always a chance they saw something against the 49ers where they want to go deep. I mean, again, the way the Eagles I think are going to win this game is via the outside pass via Devonta Smith beating their second cornerback, and AJ Brown I think could have a big game as well.
Yeah.
Moonoff coming in with the Kyle Juszczyk plus 1200 anytime touchdown. Normally you can talk me into that, Moonoff, but not today.
Son of a bitch. Do we have to play Juszczyk as well?
I'm not touching it.
All right. Yeah, I think as I'm looking at the prices, Debo still 15-1. So I think I'm gonna play Debo 15-1, Brock Purdy 30-1, Pascal 65-1, and throw Hurts in there at 750. Now Hurts isn't fun, but that's the parlay, and so
if we're playing him on the parlay, we also got to play him straight up as first touchdown.
That's the responsible thing to do, right? So you put a little coin in your pocket. Yeah. It's like taking a mechanical parlay, but putting your stake back in your pocket. That's the responsible thing to do. That's what the nerds would tell you.
That is what the nerds would be all over that.
All right, what else you want to talk about, Sean?
I do want to talk about
you want to talk about adjusted lines for the Eagles?
Sure.
All right.
Overs.
No, like just the game spread.
Yeah.
So we were discussing this a little bit on the show.
I'd play up to 13.5.
Okay. Let's see. What's the biggest they'll give you? They'll give you 15. So 13.5 is going to get you plus 354. And then 14 is 4-1. There might be some value going to 14. And then after that, I would say no value. But
yeah. What about,
I think you play this potentially both ways. Blowout.
Ryan, I know on the DFS show I gave out McKinnon, but the more I've been thinking about it, the more I may drop in Pacheco.
Why are you losing faith in McKinnon?
Because I talked to Adam Rosenberg. He made a good point about like if Clyde Edwards-Helaire isn't there, they just kind of seemingly use McKinnon for pass blocking and don't give him enough routes. What do you think on that?
Well, I mean, there's a version of this game where they're not running out of the I formation. They're not running those zone plays that Pacheco was doing well, and they're lined up in the shotgun the entire time. So I don't know if that alters your opinion of how much they would use McKinnon versus Pacheco, but to me, like watch Patrick Mahomes try to get one of those zone handoffs with that ankle last week. It doesn't seem like an optimal strategy. So I would stick with McKinnon. Also, I like to be contrarian. Pacheco has gained a lot of steam as the week has gone on. So I think your public and your sharp people are going to be on Pacheco versus McKinnon. Well,
it's so hard on
I understand.
A 2-game slate.
I understand, but I think
I am sticking. I have one lineup with Pacheco, one with McKinnon. And
look at you.
Jalen Hurts, Pacheco, Sanders, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Noah Gray, Jamar Chase, Eagles defense. That to me is a fun one.
Would you max enter 150 lineups?
No, I got 2. What does Sean think about Hurts rushing yards, 47 under or over? I guess I would kind of lean over, but I don't certainly love that. I do think he gets a decent number of carries, but I think he's going to get carries in like gotta have it situations near the goal line. That's why I like his rushing touchdowns, aka anytime touchdowns, better than necessarily playing his yards or attempts. I know they're bad against RPO stuff, but their linebackers are good at tackling. So I do think, I don't know if he's going to be able to like break one of those that he has been able to do. Although you look at the 49ers, they haven't been great against rushing quarterbacks in general. I mean, they let up like 50 yards to Marcus Mariota, lost that game on the defensive side. Again, they were going to the East Coast facing a rushing quarterback in a hostile environment. But yeah, I guess I would lean over, but it's not one of the, I'd rather play his touchdowns, honestly.
I forget if I shared the that Jalen Hurts nugget in the 5 or 4 games that the Eagles were victorious or decided by 5 points or less. Hurts rushed for 17, 15, 16, and 17. I don't know.
Ryan, we got a caller on the old Discord line. Going to be joining us here just a second. Calling all the way down in New Zealand. Friend of the program, Making Bacon. What's happening, Making Bacon?
Hey boys, how are you? Good, man.
Doing great. Hi, what are you
Doing better now that I'm hearing your voice.
what's the what's like a go-to pregame for the Kiwis in New Zealand? Like, are you chicken wings or what? What do you go food wise?
Oh, we're normally all onto the nachos, mate.
Nice.
Nachos and a few beers.
Yeah, there you go. Now, what's the beer of choice for the Kiwis?
Oh, we got plenty over here. Corona's making a big play over here now.
Oh, nice.
I like it.
That would go well.
Yeah, I could muscle down some Coronas, some nachos, hang out in New Zealand. What do you like for the games today, making bacon?
I like Brock Purdy. Might be doing a bit of running around with the Eagles' rush defense.
That that angle really didn't get talked about, I think, much on our shows, but he certainly has an ability to scramble. I don't think they're worried enough to spy someone, so I wouldn't be shocked if he breaks off one or two of those runs. So yeah, I don't hate that.
Yeah, so I've got Purdy for 20 rushing yards plus an anytime touchdown, but Eagles for the win for 31-1.
Oh man, love it. The reverse correlation. Yeah. Kramer, what's your take on
Watch
Purdy?
Out. Everyone's going to start stealing our bit. I mean, it makes sense, right? There's a reason they got his like whatever it is, single digit prop juice to -150 or whatever. I think they're that's them holding on. They're bent over and they're just holding on and ready for impact. And so I think
he could be running for his life.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good angle. I mean, Sean, I know you. I did throw him out the first touchdown. Like, I think there's a likely scenario I wonder. I couldn't find it, but his alt rush attempts, because it just seems like there's a version of this game where he's got like 12 to 15 carries just because he's 1 yard non-sacks, but he's just running for his life.
Yeah, Eagles defensive touchdown. That's a fun one that I'm in on as well, because I do think Purdy is going to get hurty today at Lincoln Financial. I wish we could predict this as a bet.
Oh no, you predicting injuries?
No. I would never do that.
I was gonna step out.
Unlike Moonoff, who's predicting that Minshew's going to come in after Bosa hurts Jalen Hurts. I would never wish injury on anyone. Drops back. Purdy drops back. Oh, wow. Get some pressure from Hassan Reddick. He does this spin move that he likes to do to roll out to the left, and that's when he gets clocked by Brandon Graham.
This was in your dreams?
No, I watched a ton of Purdy film.
Okay.
When he's rolling to his left, a lot of times he does like this spin move, and you don't have time to play games against this Eagles defensive line. Making bacon, you got any plays you like for the late game?
Bengals.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
you and everyone else.
Yeah, I think so. Everybody's on the Bengals, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
He's got that ankle, man. He's got that ankle.
I love where I'm sitting with Kansas City.
Well, I was feeling a little nervous when the Cincinnati Mayor put out that douchey video.
Oh my goodness!
And then the Jones, the defensive tackle for the Chiefs, is saying "see ya" in Burrowhead. They seem like they had a real chip on their shoulder, but I think the Travis Kelce injury stuff is legit. My boy Jay Glazer would not steer us wrong. I don't think he's going to be 100%, and I don't know if the Chiefs can win with a 70% Travis Kelce.
He practiced fully on Friday. For what it's worth.
But they said they don't know if he can. They have to see him run before they clear him to play. That to me is scary.
All right.
That to me isn't
scary if you're holding a Noah Gray anytime touchdown ticket.
No, I'm not scared of that, but yeah.
All right. Well, good luck today.
Good luck. Thanks for calling in, Making Bacon.
Yeah, no worries, boys. Good luck. Win big.
Yeah, let's go. Let it ride.
Cheers.
Spread the word.
Let it ride.
Love it.
That literally. Like, this is traveling. If you think about the miles, this is traveling over fiber optic networks right now.
Love it, and it's awesome that it's crazy. We got a bunch of dudes in Australia, New Zealand. It's so cool that Australia and New Zealand I feel is like DGen Central because there's so many.
Australia is now number 3.
Yeah,
outside of U.S. and Canada. So.
Canada's got some DGens. DGens across the globe.
We need to do an international DGen con after we figure out the domestic one.
Yeah, domestic DGen con up first. Got to talk to our boy. Well, now that Circa has convention space, I think we can actually pull this off, Ryan.
Derek. Real quick update on the money splits. Philly catching 60% of the bets, but 80% of the money. That's why we're finally moving. Maybe there's not as much resistance on San Francisco as the books anticipated with all those sharp people and their power ratings. Then we have Cincinnati catching 70% of the bets, but only 49% of the money. What does that tell you, Sean? Sharp motherfucking whales like me are down on Kansas City.
And breaking news.
You didn't even seem excited.
No, I'm on Cincinnati. How excited do you want me to be, Ryan?
No, you're on the wrong side. We
Can debate it. My dad came in with his final score 28-10. Miles Sanders is his player of the game. I know he had some. Hemming and hawing.
Oh, it was like
previously.
It was like Odell in that flight. He was just tired.
He was a little sleepy when we called him.
He was just tired. It wasn't.
Well, because I didn't want to give him too much of a heads up. I just texted him like, "Can you call into the show?" He's like, "Okay."
I mean, I've been there before.
He's down in vacation mode.
Eat an edible, and the next thing you know, you're like, "Oh shoot, I got that school event." All right, get it together, Ryan.
JK checking in, repping the Canadian DGens. What part of Canada have you been? I've been to Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto. So bunch of cool cities.
You know, along the same lines as me eating grape nuts and granola as a kid, we did a lot of train travel. So I've actually traveled through like most of the from central Canada all the way through eastern Canada, and then of course British Columbia. Vancouver Island's one of my favorite places. Shout out to places that still have brown bears that can kill you. Keeps you on your toes. Oh, you go on a hike in an area with brown bears, you're just in a slightly different mood than you are if they're not.
Kyle P checking in saying, "Come to a Bomber game in Winnipeg." Oh man,
damn it! I don't have my Winnipeg shirt on.
We gotta add CFL to the list of places to check out. Yeah, a lot of Canadian dudes. Canadians.
If the CFL
love our
was
friends
spring football, we'd cover it full bore. But instead, we have to do the XFL.
Yeah, Colby's gonna make us do XFL, USFL.
It's horrible. All right, what else? Got anything else for us, Sean?
I feel like I should just do a full walkthrough of all my bets. So
do you want to?
Jalen Hurts,
do a PowerPoint you want to pull up?
Jalen Hurts 3 touchdowns, love that. Jalen Hurts touchdown ladder. Jalen Hurts first touchdown mixed with Noah Gray first touchdown. That parlay that we talked about. Also got it as a anytime touchdown parlay, not first touchdown. That one still pays around 16, 17 to 1. That's pretty fun. I do have Joe Burrow first touchdown, which I had forgotten about. Mitchell Wilcox first touchdown, got him also as an anytime touchdown. Love that. My same game parlay I gave out on the show: Eagles -6.5. Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown. AJ Brown 2 touchdowns. That one feels pretty good, and yeah, just looking to grip it and rip it. And my Bengals one too: Joe Burrow anytime touchdown. Mitchell Wilcox anytime touchdown. Bengals money line. That one feels pretty sweet.
And you shared the one that we went in on together.
Yes, okay. That was the first one.
AKA my DGen. That was my DGen prop from the prop show. So shout out to me for having balls. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like my biggest bet today is Jalen Hurts to score a touchdown. So do with that what you will. I also love Joe Burrow to get the interception. Frank Clark, I saw some people must be listening to the show, Sean, because they're putting out graphics about how Frank Clark, how high he is on the all-time postseason sack list. We gave him out at +160. I don't know what the updated line is, but +160 for him to only need a half sack. Come on. I'll have first touchdown for the late game later.
Oh, mine's already out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I feel like we talked about it on the show.
Yeah, I mean, again, Noah Gray. And then let's see what else do I have. Hold on.
Maybe we didn't talk about it on the show. I don't have it written in the spot in my notes where I would have it if we talked about it on the show. Gave out the first card. I don't know. You want to give out yours?
Yeah. So Joe Burrow first touchdown. Wilcox.
What is the Burrow price you got?
28 to 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Wilcox I got early on. It was 70 to 1. I'm seeing like 50 to 1 ish, and then Noah Gray 36 to 1.
Yeah. So I'm on Noah Gray, and I'm on. You know what? Let me give out a different one. Not surprisingly, also on Noah Gray. The Kadarius Toney's entering a point where he's almost playable. I mean, Noah Gray's 22-1. Kadarius Toney's 19-1. You know what? That's who I'll do. I'll late swap there. But yeah, I'll put this out on Twitter.
Hurts 2 touchdowns, Purdy over a half interceptions, Reddick sack, and Eagles -2.5, 25-1.
Feels like a lot of moving pieces, right?
Yeah, I mean, I always like trying to limit the number of things that have to happen. But I mean, which one of those doesn't hit? Can't find it. Can't find it.
Reddick.
Hey, we will be talking to you tonight in our post game show.
Is it game time?
Yeah, youtube.com/sportsgamblingpodcast, going live after the late game, just reacting to teams going to the Super Bowl. Go Birds! Let's fucking go.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
No, Danny Gray is not the same as Noah Gray. For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, stacking the money green, and he is Ryan.
Great job, Sean. Hopefully we win that bet.
Kramer, let it ride. He's gonna put it